Hey my beauties, my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie if you're new, and I'm addicted to makeup. And let's just get to the point. So today's video is going to be on my custom palette. I remember whenever I was a beginner, I was looking for custom palette videos and eyeshadows and swatches of people's favorite eyeshadows and stuff, so I can start my own custom palette. So I feel like if I was looking for it, there's other people that would want to see what my favorite eyeshadows are for my custom palette and stuff like that, and brand and price and so forth. So that's what this video is going to be about. And if you want to see what's in my custom palette, then just keep watching. By the way, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Before you leave, hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload, and give this video a huge thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. I also want to do a three affordable dupes tested kind of thing. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation versus the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, which is very, very different in price. And I have 3 palettes coming in. So I'm going to do a comparison between one of the Wet n Wild palettes with the Modern Renaissance palette to see if it's definitely a dupe, how they work and stuff like that. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, then give this video a huge thumbs up so I can know that you're interested. And make sure to comment down your email down below so I can know where to notify you whenever we reach our 700 subscribers. I'll be doing a giveaway, and that's how I will contact the winner. If the winner doesn't respond between 24 hours, then a new winner will be picked. So make sure that you're staying track, seeing how many followers I have. Once I hit 700, the winner will be announced in a video kind of like this. And yeah, I'll be doing it like in a raffle form. I'll be entering everybody's name and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get on with it. I obviously can't go through every single shadow in here because that will be forever long, but if y'all do want to see a video on like every single shade swatch and all of that, just let me know in the comments below. But what I'm gonna do is basically tell y'all from left to right, basically the shadows that I love in that row. So that's basically how I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna show y'all the ones that I personally love and think every beginner should have. So the first shadow that I freaking love from the first row is actually this one right here, and this one is called Hear Me Out, and this one is from ColourPop. And I love this to set my eyeshadow primer. I personally love it, so I'm gonna swatch it for all of you. This is what I like to set it with. It's not like the most pigmented thing ever, but it actually, well, it kind of is pigmented for its shade color. It is pigmented. It's just like a bone color just to set it, or even as a brow bone highlight kind of thing. That's what I like to use it for. But it's so pretty, does its job perfectly fine, and it's super affordable. So that's the one that I personally use the most. I feel like that's the one that's closest to pan out of all of them. So okay, so next one is the one right next to it, which is this one. I'm trying to get it out. This one is called chamois nude, and I'll have these listed down below so y'all can know. And this one's from Coastal Scents, which is very affordable. These are actually, I believe, $2 each, and it looks like this. And I'm gonna swatch it. This one's very identical to the other one, but this one's more of a peachy tone than the other one is. This is more on the peachy side of that one. So the next one I want to talk about, I believe, is Peach Smoothie. Yes, so this one's from Makeup Geek. So those are a little bit more affordable, more expensive. These are, I believe, $6 each, and I love this as a transition color. It's a peachy color, but peach tones, in case you didn't know, are very, very good transition colors for any eye look you want to do. Peach just always seems to to go with everything. It literally just goes with everything. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about is a darker one. And this one is called, this was actually burnt orange. So this one's actually in the Modern Renaissance palette. I actually have my palette right here. So this one is just a, this one's just a single for this one in the palette. So it's just a single version of it. So you can put it in your custom palette, which I'm glad they did that. It's so helpful. And I'm gonna swatch it right here. So it literally has the same formula as a Modern Renaissance palette. So this one, I think you should, if you're gonna start your own custom palette, this one's a really good transition color as well. It's a very good crease color. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my next row. So I'm gonna be talking about this second row right here. So the first one I want to talk about is, I actually know the name of it. This one is Soft Core. This one's from ColourPop, and I love using it whenever I'm doing like cranberry or rose gold looks. This is a shade I would usually go for because it's a perfect shade of pink. It's like not too dark, not too bright. It's just a perfect pink tone color. And again, this is Soft Core by ColourPop. It just looks like this. It's the perfect color. If you're into cranberry looks and stuff like that, you would definitely love this. Okay, so the next shadow I want to talk about is a lot of people's favorites. And if you look up people's custom palettes, you'll notice that this one's always in there. This is Cupcake, which I also love for doing peak tone looks. Y'all know I'm obsessed with cranberry looks. I freaking love cranberry eyeshadow looks. And this one, I believe, it's this one's like for sure such a pretty color. Like cranberry colors, purple looks, anything that involves reddish, pinkish, purplish, cranberry, all of that. This is such a beautiful transition color. I freaking love it. This one's very similar to Soft Core, but this one's more on the nudie side than Soft Core is. This one's more pinky, this one's more nudie. Really, really love this one. As far as the rest of the shades in this second row, those are the main two I really, really reach for. So those are the only two I would really recommend to you because I don't really use the other ones, so I can't really talk about the other ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on to my third row, which are these darker shades. So it does get a little bit darker. I like to have like my transition shades up here and then a little bit more transition shades, and then it gets darker and darker as it goes. Okay, so the next shade I want to talk about that I know that I reach for a lot is this one, and this one's called Americano. This one is from Makeup Geek. Remember, Makeup Geek shadows are $6. So this is what I like to darken my outer corner whenever I'm doing like a cranberry look, because it's kind of like cranberry, but it has like purple brownish undertones. But I freaking love this shade. Like I'm always reaching for this shade whenever I'm darkening up my cranberry looks. I always reach for this shade. Okay, so the next shade that I know for sure that I reach for a lot, for the same reason as well as Americano. The reason I reach for this one is whenever I'm darkening up my cranberry looks. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's hell trying to take them out. Okay. And that's basically what I use these for. So this is Bitten. It's more of a burgundy cranberry shade than Americano. Americano's a little bit more on the brown side. This one's more on the maroon, cranberry, burgundy, plum type of side. So this is Bitten. And I love using this for, like I said, cranberry looks. And I'll apply this in the inner corner of my eye and the outer corner to do the cranberry halo eye. That's what I love this shade for. Okay, so the next one, I believe it's Cherry Cola or Maroon Berry. Okay, so this one's Maroon Berry. It looks like this. And this one's from Coastal Scents. So I actually catch myself reaching for this one a lot. And I'm gonna swatch it for you. It's not as pigmented as I wish it would be, but I still reach for it because it's really good at darkening out my outer corner for, like I said, whenever I do my cranberry looks. And last but not least, in the third row that I love, let me just get a wipe real quick so I can clean my fingertips and clean my swatches so I can have room for the rest of the shades. Okay, so the next shadow that I am like obsessed with is actually in the Modern Renaissance palette as well, because that's one of my favorite palettes, of course. So whenever I saw that they had these in singles, I like lost my shit. I like started freaking out and I was like, I need that, I need that, and I need that. So this one is Love Letter. So this is the pink shade, which I actually hit pan on. This one right here, freaking love this palette. And I got it in a single and I'm always reaching for it because of course it's one of my favorite pink shades. It's just a perfect shade. I'm gonna swatch it for y'all. And I love that they included the same formulation as the actual Modern Renaissance palette. So that's the swatch of it. It's a perfect pink tone. I feel like it's not too bright but not too dark. It's just a perfect pink and I love it. Okay, so for the next row, my favorite one, which is, let me show y'all, this fourth row right here. So this one, I would have to say that the gold one is my favorite. And this is the Tiger's Eye. This one's by Anastasia. I believe their shadows are $10 to $12 each, but I had to get this one. It's so buttery and it's so pigmented, Lord. Super pigmented, and I promise I like barely touched it, literally, and it's so buttery and so pigmented. I like really recommend this shadow if you don't have one like this, and if you're starting your custom palette and looking for shadows that you'll actually wear. I feel like gold and silver is something that every person would wear. So if there's a shadow that you're looking kind of like this, girl, you need to get this one. It's kind of more on the pricey side, but I think it's so worth it because they're so buttery. So that's like the main one I really use on my fourth row. On my fifth row, which is more to the shimmers, I like to have like my shimmers all by each other because I feel like it's easier to find. So the first one I really love is this one, and this one's called Nostalgic, and this is by Makeup Geek, and this is their foiled shadows, which I believe are $10 each. And I'm gonna just swatch it. I'm trying to look for a finger. This one is so pigmented. I fell in love with this shadow, but I stopped using it because I didn't want to use it up. Like, once I realized like, oh my god, this is the $10 one, I kind of stopped using it. But for the most part, I really almost always reach for this shadow. It's so beautiful. I don't know why it's not focusing. It's so beautiful, guys. Like, I swear y'all really need this one. The other shimmery shade that I reach for in my fifth row is going to have to be my silver shadow, which I believe is also by Anastasia. Oh wait, no, this one I believe is from Coastal Scents as well. And I really fell in love with this shadow because I feel like it was exactly what I was looking for. It's like not a straight up silver gray kind of silver. This one's a white silver, and that's exactly what it's called, which I freaking love. And it's only $2. So if you're looking for more on the affordable side and you want like something that's affordable from Coastal Scents that's really good, I highly recommend this one. This one's white silver, and it's so buttery and so freaking pigmented. Like, this is definitely like, this specific eyeshadow is like Anastasia Beverly Hills level. I love this for inner corner highlight, for brown bone highlight. I love this shadow so much. Like, y'all have no idea how much I love this. And it was only like, whenever I got it, it was Black Friday, so I only paid 99 cents for it. It's a win-win type of thing. If you do decide to buy eyeshadows from Coastal Scents, make sure you read the reviews first. Make sure it has a lot of reviews, because a lot of them are like misses. You know, there's a lot that are really good, but there's a lot that are really like bad, like really bad. So yeah. Okay, so now it's to our last row. For my last row, I would have to say the shadow that I reach for the most would have to be, again, this gold shade, which I believe is caramelized. Oh no, this one is 18 karat gold, and this one is by Coastal Scents. This is the $2 ones, and this one, like, their shimmery eyeshadows are like, they're the bomb. It's so pigmented and so freaking buttery, like super buttery. Like, there's times where I would use this and think it's my Anastasia one, and it's not. Like that's how good it is, to the point that I confuse it with my higher end brand. So this one's super good. And like I said, everything is gonna be listed down below, so don't worry. I will list every single one down below for you, so you can know which one is which and so forth. So like I said, if y'all want to see like a more in-depth type of video and like me talking about all of my single eyeshadows, then just let me know down below. And also let me know if you want me to do the Wet n Wild dupe and the well, technically it's 2 Wet n Wild dupes, so I'll basically do both in one video, kind of do like a wear test and all of that for the eyeshadow and the foundation. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you did, and make sure you give it a thumbs up if you want to see the dupes video form. I'm also working on getting the new Maybelline foundation, so I can do a wear test for y'all on that. And I have a lot of upcoming videos that I have planned for all of you. So without further ado, I'll see y'all in my next video. Make sure to subscribe before you leave so you won't miss out on my giveaway, because once I hit 700 subscribers, I will be doing a huge giveaway. And yeah, I'll see you on my next one. Bye.